This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Joe Budden weighs in on this Wayne thing, of course, right? Just to pay the bills, right? So he says he has some tea that some things happened behind the scenes, like an argument behind backstage somewhere with like Jay-Z and some other people, and you know, it's a petty thing. And he said Cameron and Mace alluded to this, where they were saying, you know, hating at this age is it's crazy. Yeah, some behind the scenes stuff happened. Now I know everyone's trying to resurface things. They're trying to show, oh look, Lil Wayne didn't perform so well. Lil Wayne is a performer. Okay, listen to this. He continuously drops music and feeds his fans. When Kendrick drops something and disappears for 4 years, and I'm not knocking that. Everybody has their different style, right? But there's more to critique with a Wayne or a Drake. Jay-Z has that. Jay-Z used to feed the fans a lot until a certain point, right? Kendrick has always taken the approach after he dropped his first album that it's like every 2 years, 3 years, or he'll drop a control verse, he'll drop a moment and disappear. That's his style. His fans love it. Okay, and that's fine. And I appreciate Kendrick's music, and I do agree he should play the Super Bowl, but probably not this year. I think the better year would have been 2026 when it was back in California, right? We've been teasing a Wayne or a Cash Money No Limit performance. And who says it only has to be one performer? You probably could have multiple performances, right? But that's what we expected. We expected Wayne, something New Orleans, because you just did LA. You're setting this thing where you're trying, if there's an opportunity to make it about an artist in that city and they're big enough, yeah, do it, right? Like, of course, Rihanna is Rihanna. She's from Barbados. There's never going to be an NFL playoff there. Usher, where was the Usher one? Usher Super Bowl in what city? Definitely, I don't think it was Las Vegas. Okay, what artist out of Las Vegas are you gonna pick? Right? You're not. There's not a Neo. Neo's. I don't know if Neo could do a Super Bowl performance. Just be honest. His career was yet big, but also didn't have the discography you're going to get with Usher, right? Kendrick definitely has the discography and a versatile discography. Rihanna, of course, But anyways, so they're saying Wayne can't perform so well. He's always performing, and you're going to catch bad performances with him because he's not just doing while he's on tour. He's going to do a WrestleMania. He's going to do different things, right? They're catching this WrestleMania performance. They're catching some other festival performance. But during that same past year, there's plenty of great performances. If to say that Wayne can't perform is ludicrous. I saw on Joe Budden's podcast that they were talking about, Kendrick Lamar had the biggest year of any rapper ever in history. Are you? And this is coming from Parks and Joe Budden, we've lived through 50 Cent. We lived through the height of Jay-Z. We've lived through the height of Lil Wayne. And we lived through the height of Drake. And arguably, there's been years, and there's been 1 year in each one of those artists' careers where it feels like the biggest thing on earth. Nothing's bigger than 50 Cent's first year. I'm sorry. There's not. Drake has had just a dominating decade. That's how I call it. I don't think 1 year was just overwhelming. Lil Wayne, nothing is like 2008 and 2009. The guy was on every feature. I mean, that was Wayne's. He owned the year. So you can never tell me that Kendrick had a moment. A moment. That was that. And it was big. But I don't think it qualifies as a Super Bowl. This is personal from Jay-Z. We've seen Birdman. We've seen Nicki Minaj call out Jay-Z because they know it's about something specific. And I think that that gives validity to something that Joe Budden and Cameron are talking about. That certain people know about this certain instance that happened. Now, there's instances that could lead Jay-Z to just be petty, period, right? Meg Thee Stallion with Nicki. He doesn't want Nicki coming out. Drake, just his ongoing sparring with Drake for the past decade, right? It's just competition. Like, I can shut you down. I can shut my competition down. Birdman. Him and Birdman have had problems. Wayne and him have had problems. And yes, everyone's going to bring up, oh, but he helped Wayne's tax problems. But he did the same kind of thing with Nas. So listen.
You know what I mean? He helped me when I was really, really, really down. Really, really, really down. He don't want me to talk about it, don't want me to tell nobody. Jay don't want me to tell nobody. That man helped me with my tax.
So we know that, and that was big. But, like, remember when Jay-Z signed Nas after the beef and act like he was helping him out or giving him a great deal at Def Jam, and it turned out to be he was shelving him? Jay-Z's the type of person that wants you to let your guard down. Like, yo, I'm your friend, man. I'm going to do this and this. And then he'll just continually pound you into the dirt. I mean, he's a savage, bro. There's, that's good in the business world, but, on a human level, it's like, jeez. Drake, this is Drake's way of speaking out, which is soft. Posting pictures, say something. Don't be so scared. Now, Drake's arguably going to do something bigger. I think he's doing FIFA World Cup next year. Or no, 2026, I think he's doing it. Is that when he's doing it? That'll be big. And it's bigger than the Super Bowl, but for the United States, the Super Bowl's big. So yeah, Joe Budden weighs in on this. Doesn't really let anybody know what it is. He says the tea's too hot. I hate it when people do that. I don't know. And moving on from this, we got Funk Flex. Because, we could talk. I'm done really talking about that Jay-Z thing. It is what it is. Nobody's going to do anything about it. Nothing's going to change. Nobody's going to remove Kendrick at this point. Because he's claimed it. It only could have been stopped before the announcement and could have been moved to another date. But, maybe the NFL really needs something that's hot at the moment. Something that people are going to tune into. Right? Because the NFL viewership is arguably down. So we got Funk Flex, right? And he gets... He's facing an FCC complaint on air comments about Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa, as we know, he has a lot of allegations against him with survivors and stuff like that of his alleged touching younger kids, saying that on the air. It's amazing that nobody's come after Africa Bambaataa. Like, he's just been shamed in public. That's about it. Shannon Sharpe gets his Instagram page goes live. This is what probably happened. He was having intercourse with a woman, and he wanted to film something himself, and instead he went live on his Instagram. Now he's saying he was hacked because he doesn't want to lose his Instagram. But we know you don't see anything. All you see is a wall, and you hear him going, "Yeah, Michelle." It's like, Shannon, that's your voice, bro. Stop it. Anyways, guys, tell me what you guys think about everything. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button for me, and thank you so much. Peace.
Jordan Tower.
New.